So, the Lotus Elise S1. Today we're going to do a quick walk around video of this particular car. So a bit of a backstory on the car. Originally launched in 1996. I actually went to the motor show that year, the 1996, and sat in one. And I must confess at the time I thought, who would want to buy a car with an aluminium tub and no carpets? But how wrong I was, and all these years later I can now safely say it's one of the best cars I personally have ever driven. So anyway, back to the story. Yeah, launched in 1996. What made this car stand out, what made it so different was the chassis. Bonded aluminium chassis. Early cars produced by a company called Hydro, a Swedish company. I think the chassis were built in Denmark from memory. And the very early cars had a green bonded chassis, which this car has, which is quite a desirable thing to have. The early cars also had a few other changes. They had an aluminium boot cover, they had a boot bag with cover, and probably most importantly, or most sought after, with the MMC brakes. So the MMC brakes, well, the brake discs were a lightweight aluminium composite disc, and they gave fantastic stopping power. Yeah, they're a bit squeaky when they're cold, I'm going to confess, and also in the wet you do need to keep them dry, but a great brake, not found on the later car, and a lot of cars had these discs removed. They were put on racing cars, etc. So nice to find a car with the brakes, the original brakes still on. So this particular car is a 1998 green chassis car, two-owner car from new, done under 20,000 miles. I think I had a look on the way up here. I think it's got 19,600 or 19,700 or thereabouts. Owned by a great customer of ours. We look after his Avora as well, and he knows his Lotuses really well. He's a dyed-in-the-wool Lotus man, and he's decided the time's come with advancing years to let this one go. As I said, two owners. A couple of years ago had a major service and cam belt, so it's not due for that yet, but it will go through workshop before it goes off to its new owner, and we'll give her a service, and we're going to fit a new set of tyres as well. Not because these are worn, they're just overaged, simple as that really. So if you're in the market for a very nice, low mileage, low owner, genuine S2, completely standard, you'd be well advised to come and have a look at this car. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Matt from Frankly Sports and Classics, and I hope to hear from you.